Hello, very good evening, guys. Welcome to BYJU'S exam prep. Very good evening, all of you. I welcome you all to this very beautiful platform. And today, basically tonight, we will be discussing about a very hot topic for all the mechanical students. That is, what is the reality? What is the placement scenario of the M.Tech across different IITs? Okay, so please do let me know whether my audio and video all good, all perfect, so that we can start off this session. And this session is going to help for all the aspirants, those who have given the gate, those who will be going, will be next year, will be giving the gate. So it will be helpful for all the students, right? So I hope so. My audio and video all good, all perfect. And please do share this video to all of your friends so that they could also join, and they will be having a very important update like what is the different departments in different IITs and what is the placement, which companies is coming for recruitment, which branch is having a higher placement and which branch is having a lower placement. Every single detailed discussion will be done, not based like just like that. We'll be talking on the base of statistics, okay, and the statistic that is being provided by the IITs. Okay, might be some statistics will be 1 or 2 years older, because many IITs they've been given after 2021 or 2020. They have not given the data, but some of the IITs are regularly updating their placement statistics. So each and every single minute detail and whatever doubts you are having will be resolved in this particular session. So let's begin this session of what is the placement scenario of M.Tech across different IITs. One by one, different IITs will be taking from starting from rank 1, rank 2, anyone will be taking some lower IITs. So today it's a IITs day. So M.Tech across different IITs for mechanical students. So before starting the session, let me check the audio and video, and also you guys do let me know all good, all perfect. And you can do connect with me on my Telegram channel, that is Mechanical by Suraj, or you can drop me a mail if you have any doubt or difficulty. Apart from this, a very important update, 2nd July, mark your date, book your spot, and Dheeraj sir and Nabir sir will be coming up live, and they will be discussing about, are 7 months really enough to get AIR under 100 in gate examination, right? So it's very important. It's a live workshop. Do attend that. And the for joining this particular live interactive workshop, the description is in the we can say the link is in the description. Okay, so you can register it right now after the session. Okay, fine. So now let us talk about what is the placement scenario. So let's start with the first IIT, which is having consistently, it is in an IRF ranking also, it has given the top ranking, and let us talk about that IIT. So can you guess which IIT I'm talking about? NIRF rank 1 for the last I think 2 or 3 years. This year also it is rank 1. So let us talk about the first IIT. And before starting with individual IITs, I want to ask you, how many of you have given the gate examination, and how many of you will be giving the gate in the next year, so that we can have a clarity, right? And if you have given the gate examination last year, what was your score? Or if you say this year, if you have given in 2023, what is the score that you had? Right, and we'll be having some options, best option that could be best for you guys. Okay, so let us talk about the first IIT, that is the rank 1, that is your IIT Madras, which is best in all the aspects, even for placement, even for research, or even to go for any higher studies. Definitely it is one of the finest institute in India, that is IIT Madras. So let us talk about what are the different specialization they are offering, the core specialization that they are offering in IIT Madras. That is, first one is your mechanical design, definitely one of the prominent specializations in masters. Personally, I recommend you, if you are going for the masters, design should be your top priority if you are much into design field, because many companies like now also EV sector is a booming one, and EV sector are now hiring the design as design students. So definitely you can get an upper hand over this. Manufacturing and precision engineering, thermal basically thermal engineering, right? These are the 3 core branches, right? This is thermal engineering. These are the 3 core branches where mechanical students are get into. Now, the question is, what should be your order of preference in IIT Madras? I would say that IIT Madras is like, no IIT is giving you 100% placement. One or two, sometimes luckily you will be having one or two specialization will be giving you 100% placement, but normally it is near about to 90-95. There is a reason for that. Some students, what they do, they are not opting for the placement, or some students they opt for the placement, but they get into, let's suppose, a PSU call, or they get into a PhD program. So definitely they are not being counted in that. So that is the reason some of the students, some of the IITs are not able to project that 100%. Now, if I talk about IIT Madras, all the specialization is top notch specialization. There is no doubt in this. But personally, you should be giving preference to design, then thermal, then manufacturing. This should be a sequence of giving the specialization department according to the requirement in the current trend. If I talk about the placement scenario, if I say for your this one, mechanical engineering, the number of students that have registered for the placement is 71, and out of this 39 students were placed. A good number compared to other IITs also, right? If I talk about your metallurgical and material engineering, 18 students have registered and 5 were placed. So if I say overall, the core sector mechanical, now it is being seen that design and thermal, which is definitely a we can say the old core branches, now also the placement scenario is optimum. I'm not saying the best one, but yes, this the recruitment process has been started, and company has been repeatedly recruiting from the 2 or 3 branches, right? Now, if I go with the your one of the student has actually did an RTI. So based on that RTI 2017 and 18, so IIT Madras has responded like this: number of students being registered, number of students that were registered in 17-18 was 20. Out of the 17 were placed. 8.4 lakhs with an average CTC. If I talk about 18 to 19, out of 16, 14 were placed, and average CTC has been increased to 10 lakhs. This is the statistics I'm talking about from 19. So definitely you can expect 12 to 15 LPA or 14 LPA as an average CTC or median CTC from IIT Madras design perspective. Okay, thermal you can have plus minus 1 or 2 lakh, and if I talk about manufacturing, it will be 10 or 9 to 10 will be the average CTC. But many MNCs do go into IIT Madras, and they hire directly the master, because they many MNCs require core engineering aspirant for R&D sector, because maximum postgraduates that they are being absorbed from here are being placed into the R&D sector. Okay, research and development. If I talk about the number of companies, the list of companies that is being visiting for masters, I'm talking about only M.Tech mechanical. Okay, M.Tech mechanical, that too 3 core sectors: manufacturing, thermal and design. These are the list of companies starting from Airbus, Boeing, Caterpillar, Cummins, Eaton. Eaton is one of the finest, I would rather say, your MNCs, which is recruiting from every single IITs, and that too they are recruiting thermal engineering. Okay, we are having LG, we are having GE, General Electric, General Motors, L&T Construction, L&T, Mahindra, Mercedes. Mercedes actually hires from IIT Delhi also. IIT Delhi design and IIT Madras design, they both Mercedes-Benz is going into the top 2 IITs almost every year or every alternate year. We have Renault, Nissan, Bosch, TCS, Tata Motors and Tata Steel. These are the list of companies which have visited and recruited the mechanical students till 19. If you take, let's say, after COVID, lot of things have been changed. So we can say near about to 14 or near about to 10 companies still do visit every year. So that's a good number considering the core sector situations, the thermal aspirants, the design aspirants, your manufacturing aspirants. So it's very important that you take the list down of this particular companies, and you can have a very good, bright career in this particular company, right? Okay, so these are the statistics about IIT Madras. So I hope so you have understood. Let us go with the second one, the IIT Delhi. Now in IIT Delhi, the best without any doubt is your design. There is no doubt in this, masters in design. Let us say what are the different specializations we are having in IIT Delhi. We are having M.Tech in mechanical design, M.Tech in industrial engineering, M.Tech in production engineering, and M.Tech in thermal engineering. These are the different specialization which the M.Tech students are getting into in different IITs. If I talk about what are the different companies that being going into the IIT Delhi for M.Tech placement, we are having Eaton, Caterpillar, Airbus, General Electric, Rolls-Royce, Tata Motors, Cummins, Hero, John Deere, one of the finest, and basically many thermal and design engineers do get into this. Honeywell, HUL, Mahindra, and General Motors. And every CTC, if I talk about in hand, you will be having 55 to 65. If this is a we can say freshers, if you're having experience, this can go beyond 85 to 1 lakh per month, right, in hand salary, right? And if you and it's very important that what happens after you get into MNCs is all about how you are performing and your degree. If you're having a master's degree, so definitely you'll be giving an upper hand, and while in the promotions you'll be having like within 2 or 3 years you'll be getting the promotion, and you can definitely having a very good number of so the CTC will be very good if I talk about the from the master's perspective. And definitely this is all majority 90% of the companies, they are recruiting for their R&D sectors. Okay, so once again, design the most favorite for IIT Delhi, IIT Madras, design, then thermal, then industrial, then you can go for production. Okay, like 80-90% is the placement scenario for IIT Delhi, right? So that's a very good number considering the current scenario. Let us go with the IIT Bombay. In IIT Bombay, let us see what are the different specializations we are having for masters for mechanical students. We are having thermal and fluids engineering, design engineering, manufacturing, material manufacturing, and modeling. These are the specializations that we are having for mechanical students masters. If I talk about the placement statistics they have given on their website, let us see what they have given. According to the 2020 and 2021 statistics, if I talk about the masters, you are having approximately 58% they have placed, like 67 has participated, after that 39 were placed. The same reason why we are having a lower number, one of the reason is many students do register themselves, but sometimes what happens is, because let us suppose you are giving a gate this year 2023 and many PSUs are recruiting after 1 year. This is one of the reason that many times the percentage is on the lower side. Okay, fine, they get registered themselves, and if they get a call from IOCL or NTPC, definitely they'll be joining IOCL and NTPC. They leave that particular course after 1 year of masters. So that actually happens, and that is the reason the participated and place you are having a difference. So overall, I can say IIT Bombay is one of the finest for design as well as your industrial and operation. This is if I say, if you get into IIT Bombay, design the topmost priority. After that you can definitely give industrial engineering or OR as the second preference, because the placement scenario in IIT Bombay for industrial engineering is very good. If you want to get into management side, okay, if you want to get into MNCs and you want to have a management role, definitely you without any doubt should be going for industrial engineering and OR, which is having an approximately 78.95% as a placement scenario. That means 19 has participated, 15 was placed. So core sector 58%. I told you the reason why we are having a lower number. And M.Tech in IR, because normally the students which are having very good score, they are going into the core specialization. There's a design, production, or thermal or fluid, and having a slightly moderate score, they are getting into the industrial engineering. Okay, fine. So this is all about IIT Bombay and what are the different companies which is being visiting for masters for overall mechanical. If I say the prime recruiter from IIT Bombay is Tata Steel, your Shell, Jaguar, Bajaj, GE, and Daikin and L'Oreal. These are the companies which they are recruiting for the masters as well as bachelors. So you can see this is basically for the entire mechanical which they have shown. But personally, I would say Eaton will be the company, your Bajaj, GE, Tata Steel. Normally the R&D sectors, Indian MNCs, if I say Indian MNCs normally recruit from IITs, top 4 or 5 IITs from thermal or design, even from the industrial or manufacturing. Okay, fine. So this is about the IIT Bombay. Now let us proceed to the next IIT on the screen is IIT Kanpur. Now IIT Kanpur is having, like, many students do have a perception that IIT Kanpur is more sort of a research oriented. Okay, it's not like this. Many programs in IIT Kanpur are specially designed for placement oriented. So let us see what are the different specializations we are having. We are having like manufacturing science, fluid and thermal science, solid mechanics and design, and robotics and automation. Now, considering the current trend, definitely robotics and automation would be a good option. But the thing is, many vacancies is not being created right now in this field. But yes, for a longer run, it will be definitely going to help you out in this. If I talk about the placement scenario, this is the scenario of this year's 2023, right? 2020, that means the student that who had taken admission in 21 to 23. So till this present moment, 80% students has already been placed in masters, and the prime recruiters are Bajaj, Butterfly, Rolls-Royce, HSBC, Tata Motors, with a maximum CTC of 16 LPA, minimum of 8 LPA. Around 60% companies, the students, those who have got the internship, they are offered for a role of design or thermal. This is the data which IIT Kanpur have given on their website, right? So it's a very good number considering this year's 80% being placed. So overall, I would say आपका IIT Madras से भी ज़्यादा percentage यहाँ पे दिख रहा है, right? So it's a very good number considering the MNCs coming, and many times what happens is in the second year in masters we have to do a project, right? So majority of the time many IITs, what they do, they send their students or they try to take a case study from the different MNCs, and that is actually helping that particular student to get into that particular company as a full-time employee. Okay, so 60%, they have said that 60% of the students, those who have got the internship, directly they are offered a role of design or thermal engineer. So again, I'm saying design or thermal is a top-notch priority that you should be giving for IIT Kanpur also. So let us see what's the next IIT on the screen. That is your IIT Roorkee. Now IIT Roorkee, one of the, again, the oldest one, and definitely very good placement record considering your IIT Roorkee, and also it is one of the, I would rather say, rank 1 in your research and innovation. Like last year it was rank 1 for research and innovation. Let us see what are the different specialization we are having. We are having a list of specialization. We are having CAD/CAM, robotics, machine design engineering, production and industrial system engineering, thermal engineering, and additive and joining technologies, right? These are the 5 master specialization in IIT Roorkee. Let us see what is the placement statistics we are having, which they have given. So they have said that for masters in CAD/CAM, definitely the highest number of companies do visit for design. So design and robotics, Bajaj Auto, Cummins, your Larsen & Toubro, Seitiv Solutions, TCS. For machine design, we are having Eaton, Cognizant, Tata Advanced System Private Limited. For production and industrial engineering, we are having Vishaka, Polyfab, and Tata Advanced System Private Limited. And at the end, thermal science engineering, we are having Eaton. So if you see, Eaton is one of the companies which almost they visit every IITs only for recruiting the master's program. Okay, if you have seen that trend, so Eaton is a company, like you'll be having a club of many IIT postgraduates. They do recruit for their R&D sector, especially I would say R&D sector they are recruiting. Okay, fine. So this is all about IIT Roorkee that we are having. Now let us proceed for the next IIT, that is IIT Kharagpur, which is also one of the oldest one. If I talk about the specializations, now IIT Kharagpur have a very good track record. It is good for research if you want to get into, if you want to do PhD after a master's. So IIT Kharagpur should be your first priority, right? And the oldest faculties, many old faculties are basically from IIT Kharagpur. So if I talk about the list of your master's specializations, manufacturing science and engineering, thermal and fluid engineering, mechanical system design, and metallurgical and material engineering. These are the specialization that is being offered by IIT Kharagpur. If I talk about the placement statistics, again, This is 2022-2023 placement statistics. Eton's 8.4 lakhs per LPA. General Electric, Caterpillar, TVS, Mahindra, General Motors, John Deere, Tata Motors, and HUL. So these are the companies which do hire for only, I'm talking about masters, M.Tech mechanical. That's M.Tech mechanical. These are the companies which have offered for M.Tech mechanical, combination of all the branches. Again, if you see, majority are from your automobile sector. TVS, Mahindra, General Motor, Tata Motor, John Deere is one of the final tractor manufacturing company, right? So majority is your automobile sector or manufacturing unit. So design and your thermal also one of the finest over here. Okay, fine. So I would rather say this one, and this one, three very important M.Tech specializations from IIT Kharagpur. Good placement track. This is your 2022-2023 report which they have given on their website. Okay, now let us go with the next IIT, that is IIT Guwahati, and see what is the different specialization and their placement record. If I talk about the specialization, we are having aerodynamics and propulsion, manufacturing science and engineering, computational mechanics, fluid and thermal engineering, and machine design is the specialization that they have given. If I talk about this one, the number of companies, so till now, this is 2023, again I'm saying this is your 2023 data, this year's data. Almost 60% got placed till now with an average CTC of 8 to 9 LPA, and still the second phase of placement is going on. This is the official data being given on the IIT Guwahati's website. And number of companies we are having: Mercedes, Caterpillar, SAP, Bajaj, BYJU'S, Tata Advanced System. We are having Larsen and Toubro, your Inomites, Ecolite, SCL Technology, HCL, and Eton. Eton देखो फिर से आ गया. So Eton is a company which do hire from every IIT. IIT का actually I'm repeating, Eton में majority IITs ही जाते हैं R&D sector के लिए. Almost every IIT से they are picking up. Okay, and because it is having a lot of various branches, so definitely they are hiring. Last 3 years में देखा गया है, there's a huge strike, we can say huge increase in the recruitment from IITs from this particular branch. And ये thermal actually hire करता है. Eton is normally a thermal aspirant, thermal just master student, they are hiring from that. Okay, fine. Chaliye, let us proceed for the next one. IIT Bhubaneswar. Now let us talk about new IIT. Sir, about ISC mechanical, I only told you today we'll be talking about only IITs. ISC के लिए I have already recorded. I'll be sharing that video for you guys. Okay, ISC के लिए different because it's a different league we are talking about. Okay, IIT Bhubaneswar. If I talk about the specializations, we are having the mechanical system design, thermal science and engineering, manufacturing engineering, and metallurgical and material engineering. Okay, now if I talk about the placement scenario in IIT Bhubaneswar, because many students do have a doubt, many students do have a moderate score and they get into the new IIT, so you should be knowing what is the placement statistics, because we know about old IITs. Old days mein placement hota hai, we know that, right? But what about the new IITs? So let us talk about this one. If I talk about, this is your placement statistics 2023 given by IIT Bhubaneswar only. This is the data being floated on their website. So metallurgical and material science, number of students placed 55%, highest CTC was 9.6, lowest 6, average is 7.26 and median is 7. Okay, this is the placement statistics for your metallurgical and material science. One second guys. Okay, and if I talk about design, 100% placement for 2023, out of which highest is 11.9, lowest we have to concentrate on this average पे थोड़ा ध्यान देंगे. That is actually a number that we need to look for. Design, again if you see a fine number, 100%. And thermal science as always 100% placement, 12.1 CTC, average of 8.9. The last one is manufacturing. I hope so you are able to see this. No, okay. So we are having manufacturing, right? Manufacturing 87% till now placed, 12.27, 8.33. So a good number considering a new IIT, IIT Bhubaneswar की अगर बात करें, so good number, right? So overall I would rather say, except metallurgical, rest everyone is like almost they'll be going for 100%. Manufacturing maybe this is 2023, so definitely will be having slight 13% ही बचा है, तो वो हो गया होगा अभी तक तो, है ना. So 100% placement we can say from IIT Bhubaneswar, and CTC is also an optimum one, not too low, not too high, moderate hai. If I talk about IIT Hyderabad, now let us proceed for the IIT Hyderabad. If I talk about M.Tech specialization, we are having mechanical engineering, right, as a department they are saying, and number of students that have registered is 25 and 16 students have been placed. The best part of IIT Hyderabad is if you are willing to go into the PhD program, they are actually having a very good collaboration with the Japanese universities. So if you plan to get into PhDs, so it will be not an easy go, but yes, you will be a preferred candidate to do PhD in Japan. So you will definitely get an easily, not I would say easily, but if you do work hard, definitely you will be getting into this. Okay, and PhD in Japan is a very good option because considering the technological advancement in Japan, so you will be getting an upper hand of doing PhD if you plan. Condition apply. Okay, fine. This is about IIT Hyderabad. Now let us proceed about the next one, IIT Indore. What is the placement statistics of IIT Indore, and what are the different specialization we are having over here? Now, if I talk about the specializations, M.Tech in production and industrial engineering, M.Tech in mechanical system and design, these are the two major specializations that they are offering. Currently, if I say the placement statistics that they have released on their website is this is your average CTC of 11.76 and highest of 37, a very good number. Abhi tak I think the highest CTC यहाँ पर ही है, which is closer to your CS branch. ना CS का definitely 40 है, बहुत हमेशा we know that मास्टर्स CS वालों का थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा रहता है, but yes, considering the number over here 37 is a very good number. 2022-2023 PG program IIT Indore Masters, ठीक है. So this is the data that they have released on their website, उनके brochure में है, right. So these are some IITs, some old, some new, which you should be knowing, and personally I would say that design, then thermal, then industrial or production, both is having the same weightage. Okay, so these are some list of IITs, some their specialization, their CTCs, the placement statistics. So now आपको थोड़ा सा idea लग गया होगा what should be your approach to do, which department you should be preferring considering the numbers of like if you prefer IIT Bhubaneswar, so IIT Bhubaneswar is actually a good one now. Considering the new IITs, तो देखो design और thermal में ज़्यादा आपको safer side, if you want to do for a safer side, you go into design or thermal. If you want to take a risk, definitely you can go for that. You can go for interdisciplinary also. Placement is not that optimum, but yes, for a long run, you will be getting a very good fine package on for a longer run, right? Initial stage में थोड़ा हो सकता है struggle, but after that you will be having a very good because majority of the students, mechanical students, they go into the core sectors, that is design and thermal. तो हाँ अभी है placement है 100% दिख रहा है आपको, but yes, for a long run interdisciplinary is also a good option. But उसमें if many students they if you plan to go into PhD, तो interdisciplinary very good. अगर आपको PhD में if you want to get into, so interdisciplinary will be a very good number. Okay, so finally before ending the session, one quote that I want to share with you is, there is no secret to success. Like it's not like you'll be getting a kuch magical wand and you will be getting a success. No, there is no secret to success. It is only the result of preparation, hard work and learning from the failure. That's it from my side. And please do share this video to all of your friends so that every students get to know what is the reality of M.Tech placement in different IITs. Okay, fine. So you know that we're having different ebook resources in the description box. There is a link, you can download the free ebook, and also the scholarship test के लिए जो link है, that is also being available in the description box. Okay, fine. So thank you for joining with me, and I hope you all had a great 29 minutes of discussion with me, right? So if you have any doubt, please do write in the comment section. Those students, those who have joined bit late, या फिर आप बाद में रिकॉर्डेड में देख रहे हैं, नो प्रॉब्लम, you can could type your doubts, you can comment your doubts, I'll be happy to help you out whatever doubt you are having. ISC के लिए definitely Hemawati, I'll be definitely coming up with some new video for specifically ISC Bangalore. Okay, I'll be sharing on my Telegram channel also, don't worry about that. Within 1 or 2 days I'll be sharing, okay, specific only for ISC Bangalore, right? So you can get into that and you will be getting an idea what is the statistics for that. Okay, and if you want any other videos or any other suggestions, I'm happy to help you out. And that's it from my side. I hope you all enjoyed. Let's meet in the next session. Till then, is it better than IITs? Yes, from research perspective, bilkul, because ISC is more sort of a research oriented. They do have placement, right? But I would rather say it is more such of a research oriented. So placement oriented अगर बात करेंगे, IITs should be a better option than that of ISC, but there are some companies which recruit ISC with a very good package, so you should be going into that. Okay, right? What kind of job profiles? If I say research, definitely you will be getting into a research associates, or you will be having, like, if you're going into an R&D sector, so they are hiring from ISC. The same profile as that of the IITs, like the packet difference won't be much. Like if I say if you are from an IIT Bombay, or if you are comparing from IIT Bangalore, the packet difference will be almost same. It's not like this will be having a very good package, right? But some companies, they do hire with and there will be a slight difference in the package also, that it will be clearly visible. But ISC say normally, again I'm repeating, master या आपका PhD के लिए they are going, right? So and there are like Tata, they are recruiting, okay, Tata is there, and your HUL is there, ठीक है. So Bangalore based companies जितने हैं, the R&D sectors which are set up in Bangalore, they are visiting ISC Bangalore for their placement, for their R&D sectors. Okay, fine. Yes, definitely. I've just talked about the IIC Bangalore. अभी तक बात कर रहे थे धर्मजीत. I'll be making a video. Don't worry about that. ठीक है. IIC Bangalore के लिए what should be what is the placement statistics and what are the different departments? Do watch that also. I'll be making within 1 or 2 days. Okay, don't worry about that. Okay, so please do share this video and do like this video, because इसमें almost सारे IITs का, almost old के तो सारे हैं, new के कुछ Bhubaneswar, Indore, right? So we have to Hyderabad, we have taken, so that you get an insight what should be your different department wise preference to get into the IITs or masters में क्या क्या है, क्या placement scenario, you got an idea. Okay, so that's it from my side, and do watch the video, and also you can join on my Telegram channel. You'll be getting the link also, like within 1, 2 or 3 days I'll be sharing the IIC Bangalore वाला video. तो वो जो link होगा I'll be sharing on my Telegram. You can see and watch from there also. Okay, so thank you, bye bye, take care, stay safe, and do prepare for the next exam. ISRO आने वाला है, date will be soon announced, so don't miss this opportunity, right? So let's meet in the next session. Till then, enjoy your preparation with BYJU'S exam prep. Thank you, bye bye, take care.